Hello everyone, this is the JJ Movie TV Social Game Reviews. And right now I'm doing the original series, and right now we're on episode 4. This episode is called Girl in New Orleans. Crappy title, but this episode showed a lot of different aspects of certain female characters. One, Davina, the little girl teenage witch. For instance, she is very much in control of Marcel. Marcel has hardly any control over Davina. Davina is typically like any 16-year-old girl, rebellious and all that stuff. A lot of anger issues, and when she has that anger, her magic just goes uncontrollably. Kind of like how Umbani was in season 4 when she couldn't control her magic. Davina is 10 times more powerful than any other witch so far that we ever seen in both the Vampires and the original TV show. And Davina, she could be a good character. Right now, she owes Klaus one because technically Klaus manipulated his way by almost killing one of her crushes, saved his life with some blood. Now she owes him one. Another interesting thing, we also see what I've been talking about, what I've been not liking about the original shows is, well, actually just one character, and she's a supporting character, witch called Agnes. Here's the thing, I do not like the entire idea of the witches. They're supposed to be the protectors of basically the supernatural world, or basically the talents between good and evil. They're the sheriffs. Basically, they are really divided in a way. Agnes is way different in a different direction than Sophie, which you didn't see in this episode. Also, Agnes probably is like leaning Klaus's mistress or Haley in a sense to basically get either killed or captured by these humans, and I have no idea why. In the sense of they still didn't discover more about the baby in this episode, which was extremely frustrating, but we didn't find that. The thing is, though, with Haley, we get to see her fight and all, and it was pretty cool how she took care of herself and protecting her child. And Rebecca, in a way, kind of screwed herself over because Rebecca got 2 arrows to the heart and she got knocked out. She's an original. I think she should grab those, or pay attention at least, to get hurt by humans. And apparently Haley is saved by wolves. We've never seen it. Didn't like that part, but overall, there are some really, really great moments. Not with Marcel, actually. Marcel was hardly needed in this episode. This is more about Davina, Klaus, and Camille. We get to see more of Camille's backstory. And a new character, this one called Father Karen. Father Karen basically is a priest at this old church where Davina lives. And he knows Marcel. He's on Vervain. Knows all about what's going on, and there was a massacre there where basically Camille's, spoiler alert, again, Camille's brother, her twin brother, commits suicide and killed a whole bunch of people. More likely, he was compelled in order to kill all those massacres. For what reason, we do not yet know. But Klaus, you see in this episode, is really, really, how should I say, you can tell he wants to be the good guy in a way. He wants to be like Elijah in a sense. He wants to be something to his family. He wants to be the role model, the ones that look up to. When Rebecca and Haley know that they're going to get Elijah back real soon, they're very ecstatic about this, and they're happy that he's going to come back. Klaus's face, though, you can see he's happy that his brother's going to come back, but how he's jealous in a way of how Haley and Rebecca just look to Elijah. And Elijah doesn't appear till at the end of this episode, but basically he wants to make a deal with the girl, the witch Davina, the little girl. She was 16 years old, and Elijah's is the best way for diplomacy. So I think this is gonna be a good thing for him coming back. And yes, he's back, Elijah. Welcome back. So happy to see you back. Also, we get to see whether Klaus is. People worried that Klaus and Camille are gonna be an item, saying that they're going to ship together, but I don't think it's going to be. Not going to happen right now, or if anytime, not so soon. Because really, Klaus sees Camila as a friend, in a way, and also his therapist. We get to see this way he's compelling her, don't remember him around certain people just when they're alone, especially. Basically, he's compelling her to forget everything, do whatever he wants. Camille is Klaus's ace in the hole for nearly everything in this episode. For her, watching Davina for basically, again, it's getting Marcel second chances and all that stuff. Also, with Klaus and Camille in this one, you get to see that Klaus actually wants something good for her. Like, forget about your troubles of coming to New Orleans to find out why your brother commit all these murders. Just let it go. You can see he's trying to be a better person by honoring his brother. In some way, he's being very lonely, and I love the beginning, whether you believe evil is true or not. And it's really awesome. It's really awesome, that episode of how it is about what is truly evil. Overall, I didn't like the whole Marcel and Rebecca thing. I don't know what the angle with this is. I don't know what Rebecca's doing with Marcel. I doubt Marcel's going to join Team Klaus and get welcome to the family with Elijah, Haley, the baby, and Klaus and Rebecca. I don't know what Rebecca's doing again. Now I understand more reason why Klaus doesn't trust his sister in some cases, because she lets her heart falter. And I don't know if she seduced an enemy or what, because she's really let her heart go through, and I'm wondering where this is going to lead up to. We're going to see episode 5 of the originals, and hopefully it will be a good episode. Last time I saw it, basically, the promo is basically Elijah coming back, trying to get Davina under his side, and Klaus and Marcel saying you can't get Davina and that stuff. I will get Davina. And really, she is ultimate weapon, so it'll be interesting. I also want to see Sophie and the other witches, how they're going to interact with each other after all this hate after all this distance, after not on the same side in some cases. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. Alright, everyone, this is the JJ Movie TV / Game Reviews. Let me know what you all think, everyone. For the originals, this is the review of the originals spin-off series of Vampire Diaries, episode 4, Girl in New Orleans. Crappy title, but it's overall a decent episode. So check it out, everyone.